The Incautious Fox and the Foolish Wolf. One moonlit evening, a fox was passing by a well in the forest of a foolish wolf. The fox looked down the well and mistook the moon reflected in the water for a round of cheese. Leaning on one of the buckets used for raising water, he lost his balance and went crashing to the bottom of the well. The other bucket, which had been in the well, went flying up, as the bucket that held the fox went down, down, down into the water. So that's what the bucket was for. The fox said under his breath, I could have had real water to drink instead of imaginary cheese. Time went by, and with it the size of the moon gradually reduced. There is no time to waste, thought the fox, still in the bottom of the well. I will be dead soon if someone does not come along and mistake the reflection of the slowly diminishing moon for an appetizing round of cheese as I did. Just then the foolish wolf came strolling by. Famished as usual, I have a treat for you. The wolf heard a voice cry out from inside the well. Come and see for yourself. The wolf peered down into the well. The voice said, only a sliver has been eaten, the rest is for you. Come down in the bucket that is dangling over the well. The wolf jumped into the bucket at the top of the well and came hurling down, while the fox in his bucket flew straight up out of the well and went racing back to the land from which he had come. Question number one. Which statement best describes the reason the wolf goes down this well? Option A, he is exploring the dark. B, he wants to help the fox. C, he wanted to see who is talking. And D, he is looking for something to eat. So, fox was hungry, so that's why he was looking for something to eat. Question number two, which of the wolf's actions best shows how foolish he is? Option A, peering into the well. B, jumping into the bucket. C, strolling through the forest. D, stopping when he hears a voice. So here, option B, jumping into the bucket, was the foolish one. Question number three, the main conflict of the story is resolved when option A, the fox escapes the well. B, the fox calls out the wolf. C, the wolf mistakes the moon for cheese. And D, the wolf hears a voice inside the well. So the conflict was resolved when fox escapes the well. Question number four, which sentence best states the main lesson of the story? Option A, try to learn from the mistakes of others. B, think ahead and plan your actions carefully. C, treat others the way you want to be treated. D, take care in choosing your friends. So here, option B will be the suitable one. Think ahead and plan your actions carefully. Question number five, read the sentence from the story. I will be dead soon if someone does not come along and mistake the reflection of the slowing diminishing moon for an appetizing round of cheese as I did. Which word means about the same as diminishing? Option A, closing. B, rolling. C, shrinking. D, sliding. The synonyms of diminishing are decreasing, lessening, or shrinking. So option C is the correct option here. Read the following passage and answer the questions 6 through 15. Refer to the text to check your answers when appropriate. Seat belts. Click. That's the sound of safety. That's the sound of survival. That's the sound of seat belt locking in place. Seat belts save lives, and that's a fact. That's why I don't drive anywhere until mine is on time. Choosing to wear your seat belt is as simple as choosing between life and death. Which one do you choose? Think about it. When you are driving in a car, you may be going 60 miles per hour faster. That car is zipping down the road. Then somebody ahead of you locks up his or her brakes. Your driver doesn't have time to stop. The car that you are in crashes. Your car was going 60 miles per hour. Now it has suddenly stopped. Your body, however, is still going 60 miles per hour. What's going to stop your body? Will it be the windshield or your seat belt? Every time that you get into a car, you make that choice. I choose the seat belt. Some people think that seat belts are uncool. They think that seat belts cramp their style or that seat belts are uncomfortable. To them I say, what's more uncomfortable, wearing a seatbelt or flying through a car windshield? What's more uncool, being safely anchored to a car or skiding across the road in your jean shorts? Skiding means sliding. Wearing a seat belt is both cooler and more comfortable than the alternatives. Let's just take a closer look at your choices. If you are not wearing your seat belt, you can hop around the car and slide in and out of your seat easily. Then sounds like a lot of fun, but you are also more likely to die or suffer serious injuries. If you are wearing a seat belt, you have to stay in your seat. That's no fun, but you are much more likely to be unharmed from a car accident. Hmm. A small pleasure for a serious pain. That's tough choice. I think that I'll avoid the serious pain. How about giving money away? Do you like to give your money away? Probably not. And when you don't wear your seat belt, you are begging to give your money away. That's because kids are required to wear seat belts in every state in America. If you are riding in a car and you don't have a seat belt on, the police can give you or your driver a ticket. Then you will have to give money to the city. I would rather keep my money, but you can spend yours how you want. Wearing a seatbelt does not make you invincible, means unbeatable. You can still get hurt or killed while wearing your seatbelt, but wearing them has proven to be safer than driving without them. You are much less likely to be killed in a car wreck if you are wearing a seatbelt. You are much less likely to get seriously injured if you are wearing one. So why not take the safer way? Why not go the same way that has been proven to do result in fewer deaths? You do want to live, don't you? Question number 6. Which title best expresses the main idea of this text? Option A. Car accidents. Ways that we can prevent them. B. Slow down. Save lives by driving slower. C. Seat belts. Wear them to survive any wreck. D. Why not? Improve your odds with seat belts. So here option D will be the suitable title. Why not? Improve your odds with seat belts. Question number 7. Which best expresses the author's main purpose in writing this text? Option A. To inform readers about seatbelt laws. B. To persuade readers to wear seatbelts. C. To entertain readers with stories and jokes about seatbelts. D. To describe what car accidents are like without seatbelts. So, persuade means convincing others. So, option B is the suitable option to persuade readers to wear seatbelts. Question number 8. Which best describes the text structure in the fourth paragraph? Option A. Compare and contrast. B. Chronological order. C. Sequential order. D. Problem and solution. So, in the fourth paragraph, he has used a compare and contrast structure. Question number 9. Which best defines the word alternatives as it is used in the third paragraph? Option A being safe, B being unsafe, C other choices, D driving fast. So the synonyms of alternatives are options, choices, substitutes. So here option C is the correct option, other choices. Question number 10. Which best expresses the main idea of the fifth paragraph? Option A, seat belts are waste of money. B, people don't like to give money away. C, not wearing a seat belt may cost you. And D, seat belt laws save lives. So here option C is the suitable option. When we have to pay the fine, our money is away from us. So that's why not wearing seat belt may cost you. Question number 11. Which best defines the word invincible as it is used in the last paragraph? Option A, uncool. B, difficult or impossible to see. C, glow in the dark. And D, unable to be harmed. So the synonyms of invincible are unbeatable or unconquerable. So option D is the suitable option here, unable to be harmed. Question number 12. Which statement would the author most likely agree with? Option A, being safe is more important than being cool. B, moving freely around a car is worth the risk. C, seatbelts will keep you safe in any car accident. C, you should be most concerned with your comfort. So here option A is the suitable option. Being safe is more important than being cool. Question number 13. Which argument is not made by the author? Option A. Not wearing a seatbelt can be expensive. B. Penalties for not wearing a seatbelt should increase. C. Seatbelts keep you from flying through the windshield. D. Wearing a seatbelt is cooler than suffering an injury. So option B is the only argument which was not given in the above passage, that penalties for not wearing a seatbelt should increase. Question number 14. Which statement would the author most likely disagree with? Option A. Seat belts save lives. B. Every state in America has seat belt laws. C. You shouldn't drive anywhere until you are wearing your seat belt. D. Seat belts increase your chances of being injured in a car wreck. Option D is the only option here. Seat belts increase your chances of being injured in a car wreck, which is wrong. So, author will disagree with this statement. Question number 15. Which best explains why the author starts his essay with the word click? Option A, he is trying to scare readers. B, he is trying to get the reader's attention. C, he is trying to remind readers how seatbelts sound when clasped. D, he is trying to describe what it's like to ride in a car. So, he used the word click in the start of the passage because he was trying to get the reader's attention. So, option B is the correct option here. Question number 16. Complete the following dialogue. A. Yes, I went to the National Film Theatre last week and saw a Japanese film. And then it is, yes, I liked it, but of course I didn't understand a word. So option A is, did you go anywhere last week? Did you like? B, what did you do last week? Have you already seen any of them? C, have you seen any good films lately? Did you like it? D, where were you yesterday? Very good. So option C is the correct option. Question number 17, you want to persuade someone to go to see cherry blossoms. Persuade means get someone to do something or believe something. What should you write? Option A. The cherry trees in Washington, D.C. were a gift from Japan. Over 3,000 trees were sent to the city and planted there. B. There are many different types of Japanese cherry trees. Each spring, these trees bloom with white and pink flowers. C. You won't want to miss the cherry blossom in Washington, D.C. this spring. Plan a trip to enjoy the lovely pink and white flowers all over the city. The cherry trees belong to Japan. So here option C is the most convincing statement here. Question number 18. Find the appropriate question for the following answer. June 26 was established as South African Freedom Day in 1950 when African National Congress and other mass organizations in South Africa staged a huge protest against the totalitarian regime. A. Why was June 26 established as South African Freedom Day? B. How is South African Freedom Day marked? C. What does the totalitarian regime mean? D. When was African National Congress held? So here option A is the suitable question for the given paragraph. Why was June 26 established as South African Freedom Day? Question number 19. Find the appropriate question for the following answer. It is not difficult for Pete to get to the stadium. He walks down the street as far as the corner. Then he takes bus number 3 and goes to the cinema. When he gets off, he crosses the street. The stadium is not far from the bus stop. It takes him 25 minutes to get to the stadium by bus. Option A. How long and how does he get to the place? B. Where does Pete usually go in his free time? C. How long does it take him to get to the place? D. It is difficult for Pete to get to the stadium. So here option A can be the suitable question. How long and how does he get to the place? Question number 20. Select the proverb which best explains the following sentence. Some people use fine words when they talk about what they have done, but their actions may quite different and not at all fine. Option A. Fine words dress ill deeds. B. You can't eat your cake and have it. C. Fortune favors the brave. D. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So here option A is the suitable proverb. Fine words dress ill deeds. Question number 21. Select the sentence which gives a summary of the following passage. Ahmed is only 16 years old. Everyone else on the team is either 17 or 18. Even so, he is much valued member of the team. In fact, some people think he is the best player of the team has. Option A. When Ahmed is 17 or 18, he will probably be the best player on the team. C. Ahmed joined the team when he was 16, but most people are at least 17 years old. C. Ahmed is the youngest member of the team and also one of the best players. D. Ahmed is one of the best players the team has had for 17 or 18 years. So here option C is the suitable option. Question number 22. Where is the conversation taking place? You may look through the fashion magazine while I am preparing everything for you, taking your measure. Option A. At the dentist, at the tailor's, at the shop, in the theater. So here it is at the tailor. 23. Complete the following paragraph. It is surprising how little known even today about memory is. This is largely due to the fact that we have no way of watching the memory function. Dash, hopefully, with the evidences in high technology, the secrets of the mechanisms of the memory will soon be revealed. Option A. The harder people try to remember something, the less they are able to. B. When people get older, their memory often fails them. C. In the past, many books were written on medicine. D. Still, a great deal of research on the subject is being carried out. So, option D is the only suitable statement. Answer the questions 24 through 26 according to the following text. There can be few more depressing stories in the entire history of man's exploitation of nature than the widespread destruction of whales. Whales have not only suffered untold cruelty but now face total extermination. Already entire populations have been wiped out, and the only reason why no species has yet been finished off is due to the vastness and inaccessibility of the oceans. Hence, a few have always managed to escape. But how much longer can this go on? Question number 24. The author points out that all the animals in nature, it is probably the whales that, option A, have aroused most sympathy among ordinary people. B. Have attracted the least scientific attention. C. Alone can survive man's hunting instincts. D. Have suffered most from man's cruelty. So option D is the correct option here. Question number 25. According to the passage, if whales have so far survived, it is because option A. They have taken refuge in the vast expanses of the ocean. B. They breed fast and are difficult to catch. C. Modern man has recognized the need to preserve them. D. Various measures have been taken to save them from total extermination. So, option A is the suitable option. They have taken refuge in the vast expanses of the ocean, so which is inaccessible for the human. Question number 26. In the passage, the author expresses his doubts about whether option A. Many species of whales ought to be preserved. B. The exploitation of nature can be justified. C. Whales can actually survive in the future. D. Man really is a cruel to whales as some people have claimed. So C is the correct option. Whales can actually survive in the future. Question number 27. You want to entertain someone with a joke about river. Entertain means give someone something to enjoy. What would should you write? Option A. The Colorado River flows through seven states. Much of its water is melted mountain snow. B. Visit the Colorado River this summer. Enjoy the beautiful outdoors and some of the world's best hiking and camping. C. The Colorado River has a lot of money. That's why it has two banks. And D. Visiting Colorado River is really an interesting experience. So option C is the funny statement here. Question number 28. What is the correct order of the following sentences to make the meaningful story? So, first of all, first statement written before a marriage was the colony of some European countries. Then fourth statement will come. The War of Independence freed her from the colonization. Then first statement will come. Now the USA consists of 50 states. After that, fifth statement will come. The flag of the USA is called Stars and Stripes. And at the end, second statement will be the 50 stars represent the 50 states. So option B is the correct option. It will be like this. Before America was the colony of some European countries, the War of Independence freed her from the colonization. Now the USA consists of 50 states. The flag of the USA is called Stars and Stripes. The 50 stars represent the 50 states. Question number 29. Find the antonym of the following word written in capital. My sister is very serious. So option A is energetic, B polite, C kind, D light-minded. So here the antonym or opposite of very serious is light-minded. Question number 30. Which word is a synonym of foster? Option A hold, B promote, C greet, D include. So the synonym of foster is promote. Some other synonyms of foster are support or encourage. So option B is the correct option here.